2017, the ex-president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta humbled himself and shook hands with the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. What can that one portray to the world? Uhuru showed that he has the quality of a good leader. And what am I trying to say? Is that eventually the coups will be overwhelmed. The president should take charge and meet Raila. The reality, it is not all about Raila, but it is the will of the people. And this matter should be resolved peacefully in an orderly manner for a better future of Kenya. And Kenya Kwanza brigades should stop this just thumping behavior. Even me who is speaking here, I cannot stand in the social media and brag how well I live, how well I'm capable, which is wrong. That is privacy. If we've been lifted by God, we should ask God the humility. And that is what most of our leaders lack. They forget after the insurance, after they have been in the office now. They forget a lot of things and do mannerless behavior which cannot change the economy. Have you ever asked yourself how Ruto can finish Raila's protest? It is very easy, simple, and clear. To those who always follow the politics of Kenya, then you will understand. And in Africa. So in this today's analysis, this evening, I want us to take one point or three strong points how Ruto can finish Raila's protest. Then we call it a night. My name is Charles, and personally, I'm very much fine this evening, and I believe that this video is going to find so well wherever you are. And if this is your first time you are watching me, kindly I request you take a 1 second and click the subscriptions button and subscribe. And that next time when I upload to you such kind of a video, the video will automatically come to your YouTube platform. I also request you, after you've watched, comments. You can as well give me thumbs of likes, and also you can share it to your friends, relatives, and family. To the members, actually, I'm very much impressed through your support on this video by your subscribing, likes, and also comment. In fact, somebody comment 10 minutes ago that why are people demonstrating? I'm very shocked. I don't know if he's a female or a male. I've not even replied to him or I just like, because this is the reality. People are demonstrating not because of Ruto in power, but because the government have diversified their living standard. But how can this be stopped? These are the questions that Kenyans ought to ask themselves. I also came to realize that two proud eagles can create a territory. I totally agree today in Kenya. We are seeing sheep and wolves cannot dine on one table, or in bracket, cannot have a dinner on one table, which is very wrong, very sad for the future of you and me, our children, and the children of the president also as well, or leaders. Remember, the next death is not a Kenyan, but Kenya. Therefore, I invite President Ruto to call Raila Amolo Odinga and have a peaceful consolidation for the future of Kenya. Kindiki can stop the maandamano because he is the interior in charge. CS. But Ruto can also rule by degree, which is not based in the constitution. Remember, this maandamano is illustrated well in the constitution. But he can rule with a degree, which is very tricky in the running the government. What am I trying to evict this evening? The reality remains that these people are demonstrating because the life have cornered them. The tax have made them to change their mind. The promises which the government promised them have failed. Therefore, it is not all about Raila demonstrating. Ruto knows that. Not that he doesn't know. But he can have a peaceful talk, discussion with Raila. The picture that the deputy president or the video on how he was speaking reflects that he is not a leader. He doesn't have any quality of a leader. The video that William Samoei Ruto speaks today at Maimayu, as well as Gachagua in Nakuru, these two leaders lacks what we call the quality of a good leader. However, how much you will issue threat to Raila as a man who brings demonstration, you should understand that this man is fighting for the right of Kenya because he is in the opposition office. When I flash back the bipartisan talk, this was just the government buy time hour in order to see changes. And now they are bitter that this bipartisan talk failed. So what next? What next is to murder those who are demonstrating. Is to tear gas those who are demonstrating. Is to arrest those who are demonstrating. Well, when you are in power, you have authority to use everything, to kill, to arrest, to report. But at the end of the day, the sun will go down, the night will come, people will sleep. The following morning, through God's grace, they wake up, they go to various activities. The air that they breathe in that duration, and for the following day, the government can't pay. So how will Ruto finish Raila's protest? The key point here is one. Ruto must lower the price commodities of things. Then you will not see anybody demonstrating. Second, Ruto must have a dialogue with Raila and ask him how to run the government. This will reduce the pressure which Raila have in his followers. Then you will not see this protest. The skills that I'm giving the government at this point, if they try, then Kenya will turn into a peaceful country. But if not, they are going to split Kenya. Trust me. But this, why am I saying this? It is going to bring a bad picture, like for Sudanese. And we had lived peacefully since Kenyatta's time. Oginga Odinga's time, Moi's time, Kibaki's time, Uhuru Kenyatta's time in 2017, he humbled himself and shook hands with the former Prime Minister. What about Ruto? That is why it is always very essential to have somebody sound mind. Leadership is not all about age, the same way in marriage. But it is all about how you reason. It is all about how you react. It is all about how you will cope up with hurdles affecting the people and the country. The same way marriage, it is not all about age, but it is all about how you reason and how you will handle the difficulties that affect your family issues. When you call or you see Ruto speaking, that I will not allow all this to happen again, it means in the back, he has been allowing this. So today's video at my mic tells me a lot that Ruto knows what he's doing. Today's video at Nakuru tells me a lot that the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua knows what he's doing. When I combine these young energetic men, they lack leadership quality. What next for Kenyans? Uhuru warned us, we failed to listen to him. Let us eat that fruit, whether it is bitter, whether it will kill us, we will live. Then what next when it comes 2027? Even if Chebukati sold Kenya to the hands of cartels, as they are saying, that was not none of his business. His aim was to be paid. But we have to adhere this. And the reality, these people must sit down and have a dialogue. So that is how Ruto will end this protest. Let them avoid chest thumping. Rather, to humble themselves, find a peaceful consultation and talk. Kenya is a peaceful country. It is not all about laws. It is not all about Kalenjin. It is not all about Kisis. It is not all about Central. It is not all about tycoons. At the end of the day, our children or our grandchildren in future will need a place to stay. What next for William Samoei Ruto? Then if he wants to ban Kenya, let him talk as he talks. If the Deputy President wants to ban Kenya, let him talk as he talks. Then Kenya is going to be splitted. What is happening at Sondu is the beginning of the war. I'm going to come back with more analysis on that issue, which is happening at Sondu. Luos and Kalenjins are fighting. The reasons why we have social media is to pass information. The reasons why we have social media is to share our ideas. My idea today, this evening, I pass this message to the President. Avoid chest thumping, humble yourself, flash back how you came from background. God have lifted you up. Our concern are not how you entered there. You are now the President. Work smartly, call the former Prime Minister and talk. Then you will see Kenya is returning or getting back into a better economy. There will be no protest. You will work peacefully. You will be fat. You will be fat unless you steal. May you have a peaceful evening. Thank you. Till we meet in the next video.